everybody, and welcome back. Today we're going to recycle and reuse. This is a little keychain that I make out of soda cans, and it has some little things added to it just to make it cute, and that's what we're going to do today. And all you need is an empty soda can. Doesn't matter what type. As you can see, we drink Cheerwine and Sprite, and they're just, after they've been used, I take the tabs off and rinse them out so that while they're upside down they're not sticky. So let's get started. The first thing that you're going to do is take some kind of a cleaning. I use makeup for cleaning, makeup pads or cleaning pads, whatever you want to call them, and a little bit of alcohol. And on the bottoms of these cans, you may not can see it on camera, but there's dates writing, and all you do is take a little bit of alcohol and rub it real good, and it takes that ink stamp off. You want to clean them really, really good, because you're going to add resin to the tops of these, and that's going to be the keychain part of it. Sometimes it takes a little bit, but it comes out. You don't want to have that writing on the inside. That's already been cleaned. And this is the back, or the inside, what would be the inside of the can. And then on this side you have your little design. So you're going to need things like little flowers, little beads, little gems, just whatever you want to take and put inside of your keychain. And I have butterflies and gems and little tiny seed beads, and I picked these up the other day. It's Valentine's hearts of all shapes and sizes, and so I'll put a few of those in. You can also, if you have a Cricut or anything like that, you can use sports teams and things like that. And I have some little roses that are cloth. Just whatever you want to put inside of your tops. So all you do is, I take just flowers, whatever colors you want, and I hot glue anything like this to the bottom of it, so that when you pour the resin in, it stays down in place and it doesn't float to the top. And I just hot glue them just however you want to put them in there. Pull off any little strings. Kind of mash them down in there real good. Make sure that they're below the rim of this, so that when you pour the resin in, they seal up inside of it. And take a few little seed beads and drop them in there, just to make it decorative. You take a little butterfly, kind of bend the wings a little bit, little dab of glue just to hold it in place. It's sticking to my seed beads, but not to the can. And I have some little gems. I have all different colors. We'll put some nice blue ones in there. And again, so that they don't float to the top, just a little bit of glue and stick them in place. And you can have them, you know, if you want them to float upwards a little bit. And first one I think is done. Set that off to the side and go to your next one. And this one I'm going to do with little flowers. Just arrange them in there, different colors. Some of the things that you're going to need to make this after the resin dries is a small Dremel with a drill to drill a hole through this so that you can put on jump rings. I just have a little tiny one, nothing special. Little tiny drill, some jump rings, different sizes. Of course you'll need the key ring and any little things that you want to add to it to take and put a little butterfly in there. If you want to add some things to hang from it, you can. If you want to just do the keychain with a sports team, you can do that. So I have these two ready. And I have my resin measured out already. It's equal parts. And I'm just going to mix the two together. And I use, I get it from Hobby Lobby. It's the Amazing Clear Cast. And just mix it up. If your craft room is chilly like mine, just take a little bowl of hot water to warm it. Just a little bit. Makes it easier to pour. And you're going to stir this together until it comes back clear. Sometimes if your resin is cold, it doesn't want to mix as well. Doesn't want to pour as well either. So I just warm it up a little bit as I'm mixing it. You're going to want to have a straw or a torch to get out any bubbles that come to the surface. With a straw, you just blow on it, and the heat of your breath will cause the bubbles to pop, because you want to get as clear inside of these as you can. Just makes it look really pretty. Just mix it up really good. And then you're just going to pour it into your can. Now it takes about, I let mine sit for 24 hours just to make sure that it's good and cured. Anything that comes up, you can just push back down. And you can see it's kind of cloudy. It's actually not cloudy, it's full of bubble. And you just blow on it. And you'll see, let it sit for a minute and more will come to the top. This one needs a little bit more. And let it sit, come back, and you'll see more will be up at the top, and you just blow on it again and get the air out of it. So I have these two that I've already set and made from the other day. And what you're going to do now is take an X-Acto knife and cut the bottom of the can. Just be careful, it is a little bit sharp once you cut it. I have an old pair of scissors, but now don't throw this part away because we're going to use this as well. But now you have the bottom, and you just cut all the way down. till you have just the bottom circle. You could probably trim away a little bit and then go and trim back again. You want to cut right up to the edge of where the can would be, or the little lip. I know it's probably hard to see on camera, but there's a lip. Just trim all the way down to that. And to take the sharpness away, I just take a little emery board, nail file, and take away any burrs that are on it, and it takes away the sharpness. You see I'm running my finger along it. Once you have just this little piece, which is the very bottom of the can, you're going to get out, like I said, I have a little tiny Dremel. It's nothing big, nothing special, and a little drill and a piece of wood. You're going to find whatever spot you want to drill your hole into to hang your keychain. Might get a little bit loud, doesn't take long. And drill right through the resin into the can. Once you see silver coming up, you'll know that you went to the can part of it. Just flip it over. And drill a hole through it. And you can see it goes all the way through. You can take some jump rings. Just open it up and put it right through that hole. Didn't go quite through enough. Close it back up. Get you a key ring. and you can leave it like that, or you can add some little things to this jump ring. I have some little tassels that I bought, added a little bit of chain just to make them hang all about the same distance, the same length. And I had some little beads and little thing, says you and me. This one I made for my daughter. It has her nickname done in beads, and just flowers and little butterfly in it. And I put a little guardian angel. Just hook it on there, close it up, and there you have a little keychain made out of a soda can. For the rest of the can, you can take and make little butterflies out of it for a wreath or anything, and all you do is take the rest of the can and cut the top off. I've seen people make metal roses and flowers, and so instead of throwing them away, you can take and turn them into crafts. I'm just going to cut the top off. And cut it down the side. Trim up the edges, clean them up, take away the jagged. Kind of run it on the table, the edge of it, to take some of the curl out of it. And you take your butterfly and lay it on there. I take packing tape just because it's easier than trying to hold it in place. And lay it completely across the butterfly. This is just an easy one, but you can get more intricate designs. Just tape it down. And with a pen, you can go over the lines. If you press kind of hard, it will make an indent in the aluminum can. You don't have to worry about the outside lines, just anything inside, because you're going to cut it out. Or you can freehand or just color it any which way you want to. Just go over the lines. And you can flip it over and see if you've missed anything, which I did. And take and just cut it out. And by taping it onto the can, it makes it easier to cut without the paper or your pattern curling because it's stuck down. And it just peels right off, and you can see maybe the little indent that it made. And just take some paint markers or markers, just whatever you have, and you can now just trace the lines. One line through there, but that's okay. just go over everything that you scored. And then you can go back and color it in. Just whichever way you want to color it in. You can use these on wreaths. You can punch a hole and hang them just for decoration outside. You can put a stem on it and stick it into a plant just to give it a little bit of color. There's just so many different things that you can do. And just color it in whichever way or whichever colors you want to use. So after you color it in, this is one that I did. I took a little piece of wire. Somewhere is mine. There it is. I just took a little tiny piece of wire, and on each end of it I just wrapped it in a little circle just around the tip of my pliers, and took and folded it right in half to make his little antenna. A little tiny bit of glue right on the tip, and stuck it right on the back of his head. So once you finish coloring him in, put his little antenna on there, you can fold his wings up and have a little butterfly. So that's my video for today. It's how to recycle and reuse. And now I'll take this one apart and make another keychain. Just something quick, something easy. And that's what they look like. So I hope you enjoyed my video, and see you next time.